are scarce in the town of Shelbyville, Tennessee, and an influx of Somali refugees has caused a stir.
Shelbyville is not Mayberry anymore.
But the Somalis find a kinship with the most recent wave of Hispanic immigrants. Black, white, Latino. Can these citizens unite to forge a strong community? Welcome to Shelbyville.
I think that this film was about how we have to step outside of our comfort zone and really get to know people that aren't like us. And I think that that's really how we grow as individuals in our community.
The documentary defines how we define community and how we define inclusion.
I think the basic thing is the difficulty of accepting differences.
Really about accepting others, accepting people who aren't like you, and kind of just being able to coexist with them.
The movie was about adaptation to the unknown, but realizing that we're all human beings.
We're all human beings and we all want to talk to each other, and that's all we're here for.
That film, it just gets to the heart, and it goes straight to the problems that all the immigrants are facing in the United States.
Well, the fear of the unknown was very strong, and people probably were really okay at heart and coming from a good place, but it just shows ignorance, which because we don't know other people.
To me, it was just a great example of how to bring the community together and really just seeing ways to how to apply in a city like St. Louis.
I think it's about the fear of immigrants.
About citizens of the U.S. dealing with the waves of immigration that has come across our shores. How to cope, how to communicate, how to be neighborly.
I think that most people here are not aware of the struggle that it takes people to get here. So they see them as people who are coming into their lives, some of which have been lives of struggle and some of which haven't. But sometimes people aren't recognizing what kind of risks people took to get here, what they endured before they got here.
It's a film about history repeating itself. This is a country of immigrants, unless one is Native American. It's a country of immigrants. We always have had immigrants. We always will have immigrants. Thank you very much, because it is America and the freedoms we have. And we need to find ways to not have to keep going through this process again and again.
It shows you that there's still a lot, America has a lot of work left to be done as far as people changing their attitudes and changing their beliefs about other cultures, other ethnic groups. It shows you that we still have a long ways to go.
Well, I think that this movie is about people's fear of each other, and I think it asks the question if we're going to let our fear consume us, or are we going to work through this fear to help each other out?
The film did a very nice job in exploring some of the pros and cons and difficulties, as well as benefits, of bringing other cultures into our own.
I think the film also showed some beautiful moments, the women dancing in the kitchen. So I think it showed some glimpses of where we can go if we really accept.
Because it's not just the problem that you're facing when you get here and it's a different culture, but how people look at you. You have to change that, and you have to go to your community and just make sure that your neighbors know who you are and that you're not in any troubles and you just want peace and you know, live the American dream.
Well, all Americans should see it, because all of us have an immigrant history, and each family has a story. And at the origin of each story is this story.